So if you are busy and distracted and you don't have time to watch this now, it's okay. You can just pause it and get back to it when you are more available. Yeah, so don't watch this being distracted and in a rush. All right, so now take a moment to be with me and to be with yourself and be with reality. Let's take just 2 deep, slow, conscious breaths. Taking time for your soul, taking time for consciousness, evolution, it's the most important thing. So feel as you listen to this video, you are not alone. You are here and now with me and with everybody in our circle right now, as well as other people that we don't know that are watching this, and they may be part of our circle or they may not join the circle. It doesn't matter. We are aligned with this focus on awakening, of cleaning up, of growing up, of putting the needle towards God, reality, truth, love, beauty. So in order to support that, the exercises for the week, we are building on the previous week, and it's pretty much the same exercise, but I like to go a little more deeper and more serious about it. So the first exercise about choosing an activity. Choose an activity that usually is tedious and boring, and when you do it, you are doing it mechanically while being in daydreaming. Whatever it is, doing dishes, doing laundry. For me, I took this area of waking up in the morning and the whole thing, going to the bathroom, brushing my teeth, making coffee, lemon juice. When I'm more like sleepy and groggy, and so yeah, the idea is to choose some activity that you are usually more asleep and your ego dismisses it and compartmentalizes it as if spirituality and awakening is some part of my life but not there. Yeah, so this exercise is to de-compartmentalize. Choose one area and bring as much presence and being there knowingly. Yeah, doing the dishes, aware of the water, aware of doing the dishes. Don't rush. Take it as if it's the last time you're doing dishes. It's the dishwashing meditation, or doing the laundry. So don't rush and stay fully present there. For me, actually, it was very helpful, and I recommend this exercise too, like to not have the cell phone where I sleep there. So when I wake up in the morning, I don't go on the cell phone. So kind of going on the cell phone after waking up a little bit and after doing some kind of practice. Yeah, so that's also, you can take that if you wish, to get to your cell phone only after you initiated conscious work. Yeah, because that's, and I can see I've just done it a few days and I can see it's like, like something in me is grateful, like, oh God, thank you, finally. And yeah, starting with those the demands of the world, and or scrolling, or all of this bullshit media that's really detrimental, to start this in the morning for someone that is dedicated to a life of inner work, inner evolutionary work. Yeah, so choose one such thing. Choose it now. One such activity. Choose it now. And so you bring much more effort and being and presence and importance to that activity. The second exercise that we had last week was to observe the tendency of the false self to judge others and to feel superior and to judge them either verbally or silently, emotionally, energetically, and to cut off from them, to dismiss them, either for various reasons, either some spiritual superiority, or and even if that people, that object of judgment, they may objectively have some really obnoxious behavior that we know it's unconscious and it's fake. However, our judging them, it's even worse, you know. One of my first teacher actually said that which judges is always lower than that which is being judged. So this judgment applies to the internal world, and we were talking about the work of the Japanese doctor who discovered that the water is easily and scientifically, measurably imprinted by the thoughts and intentions we have. So I believe Dr. Yamamoto, sorry if I botched the name, but that's a fact, that the water crystals imprinted with those words or feelings or thoughts, they actually totally affect the water molecule. Therefore, all of this self-deprecation, self-hatred, all of this actually judging oneself, criticizing oneself, putting oneself down, insulting oneself, all of that actually it's an internalized bad parent. You know, it's someone in our life was criticizing us and didn't have skillful, good parenting tools. We kind of continue it. So it's the internalized bad parent in your head. And ultimately it is self-hatred. So the same judgment out there and in here. The exercise last week was to simply notice, catch yourself when that happens, and wake up to it, and drop it. Just drop it and use that judgmental reactivity, which has a lot of shit in it. There is emotions, there is memories, there is energy in the body, there's the self-contraction. So whenever that arises, we use that to wake us up more. So you wake up to it, you drop the mental embroidery, and you become aware of yourself in the here and now, you know, being aware of the inner world, noticing there might be some energy, some feeling around that, and just resist the descending octave of going along on this judging others, rejecting others. And so that was the exercise last week. So we take this form of sleep and we use it for our waking up more and more. All right, I would like to take it a little bit deeper this week, and I want you to be more specific, to know what exactly evokes judgment and superiority in you. Which people, what manifestations. And now I wanted to go deeper, and besides waking up to it and dropping it and witnessing the energetic emotional content, I would like you to go a little bit deeper and investigate. You know, there's very likely some past file connected to that. That person reminds me of some aspect of myself, so I'm shadowing out. You know, I see this person, they are so full of themselves, and they are make it very pretty, and they are self-absorbed and about the image, and then it bothered me. It's like, God, why? Well, because all my 20s and 30s and all self-absorbed and vain, and you know, so it's my own, I'm rejecting my own and judging my own aspect of myself that I see it in others, yeah? So I want to go deeper and see what's underneath there. Maybe it reminds you, that person, of somebody in your life that you have a pain body charge, or it reminds you of something in yourself that you have and you don't like, or it may be some quality in other people that you wish to have but you don't, and you wish to have it. So I would like to go a little bit deeper, and I'm going to help you out with this. I am putting in here 2 videos that can help you investigate more deeper what's underneath. Yeah, there is one called the clearing, This is very good to use whenever you are charged with someone, you have judgment, you reject them, you are triggered by them, they are not worth your heart. So that's a process to see what's underneath the charge. And then there is another one about projections and shadows. So you can use any of them. Just bring up that thing that you are more judgmental about and not triggered about, that you are like really and tell me next time we meet, find out what's there for you. Okay? I mean, so these are the exercises for the week, but I want to say that, you know, for us in the group, for anybody interested in serious spiritual work, I highly recommend this practice of having about 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes dedicated to presence, to welcoming and witnessing presence practice. I recommend 10 minutes to start with some kind of stretching, you know, stretching or yoga or qigong or some kind of bodily stretching, whatever that works for you, followed by a 20-minute sitting meditation along the lines that I'm teaching, which is not mine, but along the lines that I am sharing with you all. However, when you do the 10-minute stretching or yoga or qigong or something, don't compartmentalize it. Oh, I'm stretching and I'm checked out in daydreaming. So consider that your meditation, you're being very present to the inner world and bringing awareness and allowance of what's happening, and then sensing your own presence, resting as the presence that we are, in which stuff is happening. So consider that this started already with the stretching. So the stretching, the qigong, the yoga, the 10 minutes, be already in a space of here and now, no daydreaming and meditation. So to me, this is common sense to engage in something like that. So if you're not doing it, I recommend you try and recommend you do it. All right, let me know how it goes. And remember that we are going to die. This body is going to die. It's a limited opportunity here. And the whole world is distracted, wanting to forget this and chasing shit that doesn't matter. Come back to what matters.